This is why, I don't know why anyone else hasn't talked about this. I didn't want to talk about it till Bree left the house, but also I suck at this. Obviously, I suck at going live. Okay, Jordan's dad's involvement. I don't know. I've never talked to him. I just know he has a room there. He doesn't like to be seen. He's the guy that can, he knows people and Jordan told me he can help get like stuff taken off the internet. I don't know. I think he told me that his dad got all of his photos wiped from the internet for whatever reason. So yeah, I don't think they were doing enough to get 40%. Like, okay, here's an example of like them not knowing anything. Whenever you post on the page, if you post with somebody else, you're required to tag them, and if you don't tag them, it gets taken down in like 10 seconds. And whoever was managing my page and posting for me didn't even know that. Like, they don't even know how to work the page, and they're trying to take 40%, and everything you post is getting taken down, and like, they didn't even spell my name right. In one of the mass messages, they did not even spell my name right. Like, I was like starting to get annoyed whenever like I would have to tell them how to work the page whenever they're supposed to be my managers and take all this percent from me. I'm like, you don't deserve it, you know? I had an agency that took 50, and I'm not even gonna lie, they deserved it. They did everything for me. And I lived in the house, and they paid for my groceries, my rent, everything. They actually bought groceries. That's another thing. I lost so much weight whenever I was there, because, I mean, I'm not going to say they didn't feed me. I'm an adult. I can feed myself, but they kind of like promise everybody that, oh, we take care of this, and that. And, you know, they don't feed me. So I would just order myself food like every night. But I lost like 5 pounds or like 6 pounds or something. The house is dirty as fuck. It's really gross. The only time I saw that house cleaned was when Bree cleaned it herself on live that one time. And Nene used to clean. But there's literally mountains of laundry in the room. It's really gross. When I got there, I just like knew that Bree and Volley were not best friends, like they, you know, said online. So I kind of do believe Volley whenever she's saying that she just tolerated Bree to work with her. Because I don't know, I feel like they never like were like super close like that. It was a big problem whenever Volley, when we all moved into the big house, and Volley wanted the master bedroom, obviously, and so did Bree. But honestly, it would have made more sense for Bree to get it, because she was moving an entire apartment. Like, they paid off her apartment for her, so she was moving everything in her entire apartment into one room. And so it makes sense that she gets the biggest room, right? She's also the biggest earner. Itai originally was in there, and then Volley was like, why is Itai in there? And so Volley and Jordan moved into the room. And then Bree was like, when is Volley getting out of the room? Like, I need the room for all my stuff. I have a couch, I have this, I have that. And she makes the most money. And technically, Volley, at this point, was saying that she was thinking about going with her kids for a couple weeks at a time in Texas. So we were thinking, like, Volley's not even going to be living here full time. So it makes sense for Bree to have the room also. And I know that caused, like, a little rift between them, because Volley literally tried to book a flight home to Texas whenever they said that Bree wanted the room. So that's when I realized. One time me and Vale were drinking, doing our makeup, and I asked her about it, and she said that the way she sees it is like Jordan is just too nice of a person to hurt Hannah and break her heart and tell her that he doesn't want to be with her anymore. But I tried to tell Vale, I said, Vale, if he loves you and he wants to be with you, it's just something that he has to do. He has to break up with his ex in order to be with you, right? Not everybody can appease their ex by not hurting their feelings and not break up with them because, you know, you don't want to hurt their feelings or whatever. Like, he would cut her off for good and just ignore her or whatever if he really wanted to be with you. But I think he has this girl that, like, is everything he wants. And then he has Vale, who is fulfilling him, like, sexually. Honestly, that's the truth. Like, she even told me that a big problem in Hannah and Jordan's relationship was, like, sex or whatever. So that's, like, a big thing with Vale and Jordan, is, like, she feels that for him, and he still wants to have Hannah around. Like, he doesn't want Hannah to be so far gone that he can't get her back. So that's why he doesn't want to cut her off, in my opinion. Jaden is living her best life. She just went to Arizona. We still talk. We got really close whenever she was there. I'm really glad that I met her so that I could stand up for her about her passwords and everything. She actually, I never said what happened with that. She actually ended up getting her password. So she got her password, and then to cash out on your page, you have to send a verification to your email, and they created her account with their email. So that was her second problem. She got her password, and then she was like, what is the email to this account? And everybody was like, this is sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. Anyways, they were like, we don't have that email. So she couldn't even cash out her stuff. So I don't know what happened with that. I do like Vale. I'm sure she's gonna be talking shit about me now, but it was good while it lasted. Remember when you asked me to have a 3 with you and Jordan? One time me and Vale were drinking, and she was telling me about Ruben, and I didn't know who Ruben was. And then she tried to call him, and she was blocked, and I was like, why are you blocked? And then I told her the next day, I was like, you were talking about some guy named Ruben. She was like, I was? Oh my God. She was like, do not tell Jordan. I know, I really hope that more girls don't join there, because it's not a real agency. I mean, like, I'm glad that Jordan can take care of Vale, but nobody else in the house is taken care of. It was basically an NDA / management contract, and they take 40%, they take 20% with whoever you work with after your year is up with them. So that's one big part that I really didn't like. The fact that they could still take my money after, you're done working with them. There's another thing, the joint bank account. I didn't like the joint bank account. They weren't doing enough for 40%. Paid for my own food all the time. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about, the group chat. I'm no longer in the group chat as of like a week ago, but I definitely have some stuff screenshotted in there. Like, whenever they were trying to, let's see, what time period was this? This was whenever Bree and Santos went to the DV protest or something like that. They were texting in the group chat saying, like, I really don't like this image of us. Like, we have such a bad image. Like, we're bad people. We really want to flip around our image. And so they were like, okay, everybody, project flip something. It was like flip our image, something like that. they were coming up with these stupid ass ideas that they think would negate the shitty ass things they've done for months. Travis said they should leave a DoorDash driver a really big tip and film it. That's a really great idea. And then they talked about going to a food drive for like weeks. Yeah, definitely Jordan's ideas. Travis too. And then I texted and I said, make sure, because I saw the clip of Bree and Santos like making fun of the DV people at the protest. So I texted Travis and I said, hey, when y'all go to the food drive, don't make fun of the homeless people or the hunger people or whatever. Then maybe your image will be better.